How are you doing? Hello, friends. How are you? So, here I am in the dark again because guess what I'm suffering from? A migraine, okay? I've been very stressed recently, but not stress, but it's a controlled stress, okay? So, I wanted to talk to you guys about something that happened to me this week and jumble it in with these headlines and not so much headlines. Live life, okay? Lives life. Being a woman, it's very hard to be taken seriously in this society, of course, right? Men are treated differently, but when these people, which there's this Netflix show called Inventing Anna, where it's this woman who conned a whole bunch of people for lots of money, overstayed her welcome at hotels. Oh my gosh, I'm hooked. I'm like halfway, I think, or almost done. Gypsy Rose, we all know Gypsy Rose, another woman who is popular right now and is taking the headlines by storm. Okay, lives life, not so famous, but I'm gonna bring her up too just to tie her in because you know, when you don't get up and do the hard work yourself, you gotta, these women have something in common. They just go and piggyback on people, or they have their own way of succeeding, or what makes them happy about succeeding, instead of just getting up and doing the hard work, right? Okay, so for whatever reason they chose that path, because we're all in charge of our own path and whatnot. And so this week I had a fucking issue, okay? This week, I mean, I had one dramatic day, okay, which was turned out as a normal dang day. I get up every day, I go to work, I support my own family. Single, I'm a homeowner, I own my own vehicle. I'm doing everything, right? But every once in a while, things happen, on a normal day, you know, and it's easy to just turn the other way and be like, this is so hard. Life is so hard. Why does this happen to me? And I'm just a girl. No. Some of us women, we don't have that luxury of being like, oh, I'm just a girl. I don't know what to do. So let me tell you what happened to me, okay? I was on my way on my lunch break, okay? I have an hour lunch, right? I went to go get lunch from a restaurant, and on my way back, no, on my way to, okay, I hit a gator, not an alligator, but a gator. The ones like, it's what truckers or drivers say whenever you see, like, whenever a 18 wheeler has a blowout, the blowed up tire is called a gator, right? It's not literally a gator, but anyways, I ran over a gator, right? And I couldn't move because there was a car next to me, car in front of me, car behind me, car on the left of me. So I couldn't move. Okay. And I fucking hit a gator, and it was a big gator. Okay. And I ran over it. I didn't have anywhere to go. Okay. And the bottom of my car started, like, I thought I was dragging the gator, but I was not. So I had to pull over because I was like, what the fuck? You can hear, like, it just happened so fast. So I pull over safely, right? And I call my coworker, and I'm like, did you ever, because I had lent him my jack, the tire jack, right? Like, did you ever give me back my jack? And he's like, no, I didn't. I was like, well, I need it right now. So I fucking go, I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna bend over right here on the highway, and I'm gonna look under my car, and I'm gonna see what the fuck is going on, because I'm dragging something or someone, right? So I'm like, it's like, mind you, I'm in Texas. It's 150 degrees on the pavement, okay? And I look under the car, and there's shit hanging everywhere, okay? There's all kinds of shit hanging everywhere. And I'm like, where's the gator? What the? So, mind you, okay, my mom just passed away. Okay. My father is out working somewhere. Okay. He does not have a vehicle. My stepfather is disabled and would not be able to come. And he would have if I would have asked him, but I'm not going to do that to a disabled person. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to disrupt your day because I had an issue. Okay. So I'm like, fuck, what do I do? I'm in the middle of the highway. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna blow up. The gas is just gonna fucking, this is it for me. This is it for me. Okay. This is it. I'm passing away on my lunch break. I never made it back to work. So quickly, I composed myself. I know the old me would have cried and I would have called my mom, but my mom passed away. She was not there for me to call. So I'm like, I could have called my sister easily. She would have left work easily. My brother in law would have left work easily. My brother would have left work easily, but I did not want to bother anybody. So I drive the car was still running, right? It was still able to run. I drive it super slow, like 15 miles an hour, with my hazards on to the nearest thing I could think of, which was an oil change place because, hello, they can see under the car, right? So I drive over there and I'm dragging the whole way. People are honking at me. People are like, hello, you shit's hanging out your ass, you know? And I'm like, thank you, thank you. Yes, yes, I'm aware there's shit hanging out my ass and it might blow up. I'm aware. I'm aware. Okay, I know. So I pull up to this place. This guy is so calm. Okay, there's nobody in line. It's over there on West Military. If you're over here off of, in San Antonio, West Military and 410. No, I'm sorry, 90, Highway 90. And I go and I'm like, I hit something. I'm like talking because my adrenaline is like just flowing, right? I'm like, I ran over something. Everything's hanging. I don't know what to do. Can you help me? And he's like, yes. He goes, oh, I know what it is. He goes, it was probably your gas shield. I'm like, because I don't know. There's shit hanging everywhere. I don't know. So so I pull in. The guy's like, I'm gonna help you. Don't worry, don't worry, please. He was very calm, which is what I needed. So he goes under and he underneath, like down on the bottom story where it's where it's open, and he helped me. He fucking helps me. He screwed it back together and was like, oh, everything's good to go. Thank like totally calming. It was like a 5-minute fix. Like people were telling me, like my coworker was telling me to call a tow truck. People were telling me to go, oh, do you want me to tell the boss, that, you're not going to come back, like, and I'm like, no, I'm going to come right back. I'm going to come back. And it was fixed. And I'm like, had I let the situation take over me, I could have missed the rest of the day of work. I could have just called it quits, threw in the towel, and been like crying like I wanted to, but I didn't. So is this why women like Liv, Gypsy, and this Amy character? Is this why? I'm sorry, Anna character. Is this why some women refuse to actually be a stand-up person because situation like this might happen? Life. Is this why they choose the easy way out? I don't know. I find myself hard to identify with people like that because I've only known one thing, and that's to fucking survive. Okay, I've been on my own. Was young. I was 15 when I went out on my own. Okay, and I'm now a 40-something-year-old woman, 44. Okay, and no, I'm not perfect, but it feels damn good to say that I get up every morning and I hustle. I not hustle, like hustling's my job. Like I go to work and I do what I gotta do and I do it all by myself. And I'm so proud of myself for doing that, even though it's just the basic, like everybody's supposed to do that. But it's somehow so hard for some people, so hard for them. And they can get up in the morning and go to sleep in bed. They could go to bed at night knowing they're shit people and that doesn't bother them. Like they don't lose any sleep over it. Like I just don't understand. I just don't understand. But for me, the way I handled that situation, even though it was something minor, but it could have been something serious, I'm glad I handled myself the way I was. And I was sad, because I normally call my mom and I didn't cry about it that she wasn't there because I know that's what happens in life. People are here for some amount of time and then we're gone, all of us, me included. One day I'll be gone, and that's just a part of life. And, after that, it did not calm down. My day got more chaotic after that, but I handled it all correctly. I handled it all the best way I could, and I didn't have any regrets over it. And that's it. And I move on, and I survived to live another day. Did it discourage me to my, Thursday and Friday? No, that happened on Wednesday, by the way. No, it did not. I started my day off just like nothing, and it's been uneventful ever since. But I know for some people, if that happens to you, any small inconvenience, people are just mortified and it's the end of the world. Don't do that. Don't do that, because you ruin your own day doing that. And I had to learn that. It took me a very long time to learn that. And now I'm passing it on to you all. Anyways, I'll let y'all go. I just want to let y'all know how my how my week went, and I survived. Everything's good, whatever. But y'all have a good weekend, and please be safe. All right, and have a drink. Whoever's drinking, have a drink for me, please, because I need one. Okay.